Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I am your host, the Housecoat Gamer. It's time for the Sphere of Influence, which, as usual, doesn't have any text, as per usual. Anyway, you may be wondering, why does his ship not have any better weapons? Why does it still have the default layout? No, that's because I'm not using this thing. Now, I'm pretty sure people can turn the Vesta into a DPS monster, but I'm not one of those people. I prefer shooting over space magic. And while this ship certainly has temporal abilities, I'm going to fully admit I have no idea how to properly set this thing up. I mean, pretty sure I could find a guide and fix that problem, but well, I'm not entirely interested in doing that at the moment. But I will simply turn off the mic and allow you to enjoy the experience. What little of it there is.
It would be my pleasure.
Yeah, I have no idea why that keeps playing. I'm just gonna go.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you. Alright. Let's go talk to Admiral Kararek, who has very limited voice options in this mission. Oh, this is the first appearance of Worf. Or Michael Dorn voicing Worf in this entire game. Somewhat disappointing. It's a shame he hasn't appeared in any later... I think that's due to personal things, though. I don't think he's entirely happy with Cryptic's direction. I can't blame him.
Welcome.
You think you have corrected the issue? Consider what happened to the Daewons, and what the result would be if the Romulans lose a second homeworld. I have encountered Iconian gateways twice before. In both those instances, the finest commanders I ever served found the technology to be too dangerous to preserve. It is difficult to believe that you have managed to do what they could not.
Oh, I severely doubt they have.
No problem.
Typical Romulan.
Acceptable. Admiral Kararek, I want to start by reviewing your science team's work.
Alright, let's go talk to Scientist Adriana. And deal with this whole nonsense.
I'm sorry, did you need something? With all due respect to you, Ambassador, I don't think there's anything to worry about.
There's plenty to worry about. Like how this bug started. Alpha 14, Delta 38, Gamma 47, yada 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 yada. I think you've all watched me play this mission far too many times.
Were you able to find the coefficient numbers for me? Alpha is 14. That looks correct. Yes, that's correct. Gamma is 47.
Numbers are correct. Worf doesn't care.
Your numbers may be correct, but have you ever witnessed the power of one of these gateways outside of a holodeck? Well, I have. I was invited here to share my knowledge with those willing to listen. Even the best plans seldom survive contact with the enemy.
He's not wrong.
Yes, they've been asking for the final power variance numbers.
I appreciate you speaking up about your concerns. Finally!
I agree that the simulations look promising, but I still have some concerns.
So do I, but we're on a deadline.
Politics. Always the enemy of engineers.
Perhaps we can find a solution that will ensure the safety of all of us. Show me your projections.
Okay, I would really like that ops to go away. Open the pylon doors. Rise! Yeah. I'm gonna have to stop with the whole dramatic thing, aren't I?
Numbers are good, but something seems off.
Agreed. Sensor readings from the gateways I've encountered were significantly different than this. Could it be because of the power source you're using?
Readings like this make me wonder. The numbers aren't saying that exactly, but it's a real possibility.
Captains Sean and Corin have been consulting with Kerek's security forces. I will ask Corin to deploy some of her finest warriors.
That's not gonna be enough.
I do not know Captain Sean, but he commands an enterprise. He must be a formidable man. He also has less enthusiasm for activating the gateway than others here. I am certain he has considered all the options.
Nice to know Worf respects the captains of the Starship Enterprise. Then again, he served under Picard, arguably the most formidable of all people to command the Starship Enterprise. Kirk was no slouch either. And I'm not sure about Garrett, but you don't command the Enterprise without some serious skills.
How may I assist you? The team looks like it's almost done with the final checks. Make it quick.
And because Worf can't approach a Starfleet officer, well,
I'll admit I've been dubious about this project from the start.
well, not like we can do anything about it.
What are you? Ah, good idea.
Very good idea.
If all the preparations are complete, I see no reason to delay.
Initiating final power transfer.
Power output rising. Levels are within expected parameters.
Activating gateway. We've got a spike. Attempting to compensate. No good.
Abort! Abort the mission!
Shut it down!
Detonating charges.
Well, that didn't work.
Get everyone out of the chamber! Into the gateway! Now!
Well, that was an utter failure.
I knew that gateway would be trouble. We can't get a reading on where we are or how far we've traveled. The best we can figure out is that we are not in normal space anymore. And we are trapped.
That's never a good thing.
The scientists have been able to get a few readings from New Romulus, but the gateway was damaged. We cannot use it to return. A few people managed to grab some supplies on their way through the gateway. They might have something useful. Check the crates. Assist with the wounded. Once we have seen to the immediate problems, then we can worry about getting out of here.
You could call this the first of the cinematic missions. While, yes, the Romulan missions did have their cinematic use and events, they were also relatively quick. This is not going to take 10 minutes. This is going to take about half an hour. Not that I think anybody minds.
I believe I have found a way to open this door, but it will take two of us to override the controls. I think I can open this door, but I will need your assistance. Once I override the security protocols, you will need to rewire the primary motivator to release the locking clamps. Are you ready?
Might as well get this over with.
Now, to see what lies beyond.
Nothing we can't really handle.
Interesting. Are you detecting high trace levels of tetrion radiation? My tricorder shows this to be a complex of some kind. There is another large room further down this hallway. I am picking up something beyond this door.
That's it? Something?
As much as I hate to say this, we will cover more ground if we split up.
Agreed. We should keep in contact as we search.
Commander Nignon will accompany me.
I will accompany you.
Alright, here we go.
Come, we will find the way out.
Tetrion radiation. It's never fun to deal with.
I'm picking up some odd Tetrion readings, and we've been able to confirm that we're in subspace, but there's nothing conclusive yet.
This facility is mostly automated. That doesn't mean it's abandoned. Maybe it's a way to open a gateway to a location without a corresponding one on the other end.
Good idea. If there is a targeting system and a medical bay, we may find the equivalent of a shuttle bay as well. We have not heard from the security detail. We need to check in with them. Are you sure something here is not blocking our communicators? This is suspicious. We should check in with Karn and Sean's teams.
Corin here.
I've found what appears to be some sort of targeting system. Did you hear that? We should... Ensign, look out!
Captain Sean's team is in trouble. Hurry!
Lovely! Now we have to go rescue the captain of the Enterprise.
No sign of Sean's team. We are not alone here. This does not bode well. We should rendezvous with Corrin and the others.
Oh yeah, Worf has a really overpowered disruptor pistol here. See what I mean? It would take me...
Gone. They would not have left without their supplies or weapons. Can you hail them? We must find Corrin and the others.
I see they didn't bother to changing that. Anyway, this entire episode is a reference to Schisms, a TNG Season 6 episode involving Solanae aliens.
I know this place. I have been here before.
Yes, you have, and it was not fun.
This table. I saw one just like it when I served on the Enterprise. Blood, Klingon, and Farasin. Corrin put up a fight. There are data entries here that correspond to our missing people. They will be taken for examination soon.
Lovely.
It was a Solanogen-based race, and I have seen this before. When I served on the Enterprise, we attracted attention of aliens who existed solely in subspace. They abducted us, experimented on us. We did not know why, but their actions went far beyond mere curiosity. We were able to stop them before they established a pocket of subspace on board the ship, but not before they sent a burst of energy through. If these aliens served the Iconians, that energy could have been a message. Corrin was not taken without a fight. Of that I am sure. And this table has not been used yet. These aliens must be holding the others. It is only a matter of time before they will be examined as well, and the experiments can be deadly. Everyone here is in danger. We must find and free them. There is a holding area down this hall. We should... Automated defenses! Defend yourself! That Guardian was damaged by a disruptor. Corrin's work. We can overload the power cell from that Guardian. It should blast through the door.
So many things up to right here. This thing has a boring life.
Be ready. There may be more Guardians beyond this door.
Oh, there will, and they will explode. I'm not sure if it's going to be because of you or me. I also apologize if I skipped through these a little too quickly after they say their lines. I think that's more my problem than anybody else's. I read rather quickly.
I don't see Captain Sean or Mayak here.
There's no more time.
No. There is still someone missing who could be saved. We are not leaving without them.
He's not wrong. Besides, we kinda need Sean alive. Mayak's kinda doomed, but nothing we can do about that. Oh God, it's them! It's the end of all things! You get the idea. They're scared of us. Now, I'm not going to be doing any of the Dyson Sphere stuff. I mean, you've obviously seen me, Jorn, and Take do it, so no point. Now let's heal Sean.
What happened? How... Can you help Mayak?
Yeah, there's no saving him.
There's nothing more we can do here.
Agreed. The best way to honor Mayak's memory is to save his new home.
Seven years ago, this was very pretty. Well, 8 now, I suppose.
The gateway energy signature is emanating from somewhere across this expanse. We need to find a way across.
My scans indicate there's some sort of control system at work.
I'm picking up more of those automated defenses.
You should scout ahead. Corrin and Sean will remain with the injured and defend them if the Guardian drones arrive. Scout ahead. We will escort the others when the way is clear.
Soul System. Ideal site for harvesting during disease epidemics and internal conflicts. Note, do not attack them. It's a bad idea. The Borg got their asses kicked by this guy. Target for extermination. Models show that if the political entity... They honestly think the Federation will collapse if Earth leaves it? Really? Earth is only the de facto capital.
The Soul System. Earth.
And by de facto, I mean they could easily just transfer headquarters to literally anywhere. I mean, I hate STD, but they kind of proved that point. And I said it long before those guys even thought of Federation headquarters as a separate station.
This is not a holodeck. It is a live image of my world.
I guess they realize the Dominion is going to be difficult to deal with.
Vandros 4. I remember this world. We found an Iconian gateway there during the Dominion War.
You found an Iconian gateway there 2 years before the Dominion War. There's a difference. Unless you mean the Dominion Cold War, in which case, accurate enough.
New Romulus. The tectonic activity is getting worse. We must find a way to stop it.
Oh, we'll find a way. We always do. Ah, Iconia.
I know this planet.
All too well. You were there. And there's a reason I'm not going out to little side branches. There's no point. Unless you want side information like, well, the fact that the carrier is getting ready for launch.
The Delta Quadrant? Does the Iconian influence reach so far?
It reaches into other galaxies, in fact. In fact, I suspect that's why Andromeda is going to be a little,
This appears to be some sort of master control panel. I believe we can use it to open the gateway. Can we access the database? We must know what the Iconian plans are. We need to download the data and move everyone here before more Guardians arrive. I will remodulate the power system while you reroute the flow.
Simon says.
That's a star chart. Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
Look! That's the new Romulus gateway! The gateway on New Romulus was reset.
It wasn't the only one.
Uh-oh.
Ambassador, we'll cover you as you download the data. The paths are retracting.
They know we're here, and I don't think they're happy.
Do you hear that? That doesn't sound good.
Security reinforcements are inbound. We should use this gateway.
Worf! We're out of time!
Uh-oh.
I have downloaded what I can. It is time to leave. We have cut the network's connection to the new Romulus gate, which should stabilize the situation there. There will be some damage on New Romulus, but it could have been far worse. This is a bridge. We have walking wounded, but some of us can still serve. Where do you want us?
Where I want you is where you need to be. Adriana, here. Worf, here. Sean, this one's all yours. Corin, you get this last one.
We have saved the Romulans' home world, but the gateways are open now. All of them. We do not know who will use them. It may be the Alachi, or it may be something far worse. We must warn everyone of what is coming.
Alrighty then, let's go.
Receiving tactical telemetry. I'm detecting another gateway in the Durette system. It's big. Ship-sized.
The gateway is transmitting a high-band subspace signal. Sensors are picking up Elachi ships on an intercept course.
I suggest we go there and contact New Romulus for reinforcements.
Not from here. I can make a gateway for us and set a destination close by, though.
Taking us out.
Yeah, that cutscene really needs to get redone.
Sensors show that we are in the Durette system. Systems are all reading normal, but object sighted near the ship. It is an Iconian gateway.
I'm very glad to see you all safely returned. When the quakes began, we lost all communications with the gateway chamber and feared the worst. But where did you go? Through the gateway? And what is that ship? I've never seen anything like it.
They really need to fix this.
You reset. Elements preserve us.
Enough talk! The gateway is transmitting a signal. I am picking up a corresponding one from an entire fleet of Alachi ships on an intercept course. Send every available ship. We must fight if we are to survive.
Sending reinforcements now. Good luck, and may the elements protect us all.
We will hold off the Alachi until Allied forces arrive.
Yeah! I'm flying around in a very powerful Tier 5 carrier.
Federation and Canadian ships are reporting to our location.
Romulan ship's singularity core is destabilizing.
It's a century-old relic. What'd you expect?
We need to hold the Alachi until reinforcements arrive.
Understood.
More Alachi inbound. Hold them up.
Of the Republic flagship Vesta. Where did that gateway come from?
Subspace.
Shields are down! Can't take another hit!
Enterprise to Captain Shaw. Good to see you, sir. Glad you could make it, Enterprise. Pictures indicate an Alachi dreadnought is approaching at high warp.
The Alachi can send their entire fleet. We will not fall. There is still the matter of what to do about the gateway. That discussion cannot be delayed.
Yes, it is. By the way, the Jure system is in Federation space. It's probably under loan to the Romulans. So technically it's in Federation space.
The Alachi forces have been destroyed. No further hostiles inbound. Captain Shan, the Enterprise should scan the gateway. We need to know more.
Agreed. But we should destroy that gateway now, while we still have the chance.
No! That gateway is in Romulan space. It belongs to the people of the Romulan Republic.
Another invading force could arrive at any moment.
Afraid of a fight, Captain?
Corrin, prudence is not cowardice. The gateways are powerful, They may be too much for any of us to control.
We should disable it before it becomes another threat to the Romulans, and to us all.
How is this different from the wormhole near Bajor? This is a strategic and scientific asset, and it belongs to my people. Captain Sean, if you destroy the gateway, I can assure you that Titan will reconsider our friendly relations with the Federation.
The Klingon Empire will fully support our Romulan allies in this matter.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. Sir, we've been scanning the gateway.
What did you find?
The terminus is at a fixed point now. We can determine that. But then, I don't know what we picked up, but the monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega. We're locked out of the computer, and engines are offline. We need you back on the Enterprise, sir.
I see. That changes things significantly.
Lovely.
Indeed it does. I should return to the Bortisque. Worf will be waiting for you. Corin to the Bortisque. One to transport.
I should return to New Romulus immediately.
Ambassador, it was a pleasure to work with you. I wish we could have had that talk.
Agreed. Another time. Send my regards to your chief engineer, Captain.
I'll let Chief O'Brien know. Sean to Enterprise. Transport me directly to my ready room.
Today was a glorious battle. You have won much honor for yourself and your allies. It seems there are larger conflicts that all of our people will need to face. If we are to survive, we may need to face them together. It was an honor to fight beside you.
Well, that was the longest vid I've done recently. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.